Now I will show you how to use this model, TIBA2 Plus, to solve the problem. So if you just get a brand new calculator, it's highly likely that the default display setting is displaying only 2 decimal places, which is not enough for this class. So you need to change that. So how do we change it? On this calculator, if you see a number or a function printed on the button, that's the primary function. If you see something printed above the button, that's the secondary function. So we are going to use the format, which is the secondary function of this period dot key. So I'm going to press second, second, and then you see on the screen second, and then press the period dot, which is to activate the format function. You see DEC, that's not December, that's showing currently is displaying only 2 decimal places, which is not enough. So I strongly recommend you to display at least 5 decimal places. I'm going to change this to 5, so I'm going to press the key number 5. And we are not done yet, because on the screen you see there's a reminder. You still have to press the key enter after you enter a new value to register that value with the calculator. Otherwise, your calculator won't take that value. So now I'm going to press enter. Now you see the value has been changed. Decimal places displaying 5 decimal places. Okay, so that's one thing. The second thing I want you to quickly check, remember I said, so for the number of payments per period, P/Y, for this course, we are going to keep it as 1. So please go ahead, press second, and then press I/Y, because we are going to use the secondary function. So P/Y, so press I/Y. Okay, now you see on my calculator, it displays 1. So that means only 1 payment per period, and that's good. If yours is showing 12, then you do need to change it to 1. How do I change it? Press key number 1. And again, we're not done yet, because see this reminder? You have to hit key enter to register the value. So I'm going to press key enter. Okay, now you are all set. So now I'm going to take you back to the home screen, and you can press this clear button to take you back to the home screen. Okay, then on this model, what's special is, before you start working on a new problem, you have to always clear out previous registered or the memory. Otherwise, your calculator has very good memory, and it might have remembered what you entered like 1 year ago. So to clear out the previous registered of TVM solvers values, we are going to use the secondary function of future value, face value, or FVP. See clear TVM. So I'm going to press second and then press FV, future value, to clear out the previous registers with the time value of many functions. So please keep in mind that you should always use this step before you start a new problem. Otherwise, the previous entries or the previous memory may mess up your calculation on this problem. Okay, now we are ready to work on this problem. So we are going to use the third row. Again, I call them the magic functions. So TVM solvers. There are 5 inputs. Right? So N, number of periods, I/Y, interest rate per period, PV, present value, PMT, payment, periodic payment, FV, future value, that's what we are going to solve for. So you leave the unknown variable at last, as the last one, right? And the good news is, for the first 4 variables, it does not matter whether you enter number of periods first or you enter interest rate first. So the order does not matter. What it matters is on this model, you have to enter the value first and then press the associate button. For example, we know now we are solving for the future value after 10 years. So I'm going to press the number of years, and then press the associated key, N. So once you press that, on the screen, it will show, okay, your calculator takes this value. Number of years or number of periods is equal to 10, right? So don't press N first and then enter the value. Then that value may be associated with another variable. Now I'm going to enter the interest rate, 5%. So I'm going to press key number 5, number, right? And so similarly on this model, when we are using TVM functions, when we enter 5, your calculator knows that's 5%. So don't enter 0.05, please enter 5. So put in 5 and hit I/Y. So again, your calculator takes that value, right? So on this model, when we are going to enter a negative number for cash outflow, we do need to actually enter the number first and then press change sign key. The change sign key is this plus minus sign. Again, please use this one to change signs. Don't use the minus sign. Otherwise, your calculator will return an error message. Okay, so what I'm going to do is present value 100 negative. So on this model, you put in the number first and then hit the change sign key. See, it has been changed to a negative number. And then press present value, right? Okay, next one, payment. Because in this question, that $100 is the only saving. So payment, we are going to put in 0, no periodic repeating payments, and then hit payment. Now we have entered 4 out of 5 inputs. And future value, FV, that's the only unknown variable we are solving for. Okay, so what you don't want to do is, once you enter, okay, payment is equal to 0, you don't want to directly press FV key, because what your calculator does is it will take that 0 as the future value. So don't do that. What should we do? What should we tell your calculator that you want to solve for the future value? Press CPT, standing for compute. So press CPT and then press FV to tell your calculator we want to solve for the future value. Are you ready? Okay. See, within 1 second, your calculator returns the value of the future value that will happen after 10 years.